What's up, guys? I know I've been kind of dishonorable in the whole benzo scene, but I didn't mean to be shysty, but I had a different problem than everybody. Nobody knew about it. Like, I'd like to get my hand in this drugs we trust thing because that Tim guy seems like he knows what he's doing, even though people are complaining. I mean, I'm not really in the scene that much, but I kind of want to get my story out that I had a parasite the whole time and they didn't know. And no doctor checked it out. They just gave me psych meds instead, and now I'm addicted. I'll admit I'm an addict, but that's what happened. They could have just got the shit out of my eye and my nose that was in there. There was a parasite, and if they had gotten it out, I never would have taken one pill. And now I'm addicted to gabapentin, but not really. Like, I can taper off, but it's still bullshit. I could have easily gotten cured, and now I spent years of my own time trying to get cured, and I did, and it was just complete bullshit because I could have gotten cured a long time ago, and now I'm high on these pills for whatever the fuck reason, like trying to deal with the pain or whatever. Like, it's bullshit. I shouldn't really be on them, but that's just the way it goes. I'm gonna taper off. You can probably tell I'm on gabapentin because I'm kind of shaky. But anyways, that's my story. I had a parasite in my nasal cavity next to the eye and the sinuses, and not one doctor investigated or did a parasite test. When I told them what's wrong with me, all my symptoms, none of them did anything. Even when I had pink eye, they're like, "Oh, it's pink eye. Give them antibiotics." Like, how stupid can you be? Why can't you investigate and see what the problem really is instead of leaving it to someone like me who just has one college degree, and these people have PhDs and they can't figure it out? Like, what the fuck? I outsmart people all the time, but it's kind of like it gets old. Like, I'm tired of doing that because people don't learn. When you get older, you learn about a lot of shit, and like, you can be super nice to people even though, like, you had a disagreement on accident or something. Like, I didn't mean to be mean to anybody in the group. I actually wanted to be a part of more stuff, but I never did because of all the bullshit I was going through. But I kind of want to get my story out about the fucking parasite that was in my eye and nose. You can see the scar right here. It's not a black eye, it's a parasite scar from the nasal cavity. Anyways, my goal is to get off all these medications and get healthy again, but it's going to take some time because I've been taking these for a long time, and like, I can stay off them for like 2 weeks or so, but I feel like complete shit. And I did complete the benzo journey. I CT'd Xanax in a month clean from Xanax, and I only took it for like 2 weeks or something like that. It was like some bullshit like that. So I was still on the mission to finding out what was wrong with me. And I hope you guys are actually listening to this video because I'm kind of like, I'm not in the best frame of mind right now, but I'm trying to convey a message that I had a true problem with the parasite, and not one person believed me or investigated the whole fucking time. Nobody did shit. And that was a problem. They just gave me meds. Like, here, you're not going to look at the root problem. We're just going to give you fucking meds. Like, what the fuck is that about? It's not right. And I could have avoided being hooked on all these meds. I could be in a lot better shape. I'm 215 pounds now, but in high school I was 170, and it's kind of like all this extra weight on me. So, but that's just some of my own bullshit talking out my ass. But it's like, man, they could have done so much better, and they just didn't even bother. Like, oh, just whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we'll make money off of you giving you meds because you're insane, and we don't believe anything you say, so we're just gonna fuck off and give you meds. And actually, they're the ones that are insane. You ever heard that Suicidal Tendency song? Like, you're the one that's crazy? That's what they are, man. Like, they're the crazy ones because they're giving you this shit. Like, they're dishing it out, and, like, you get addicted to it. Like, like, because it just treats the symptoms. It's like a Band-Aid, so it's like, you feel better, but you're hooked on them. So what the fuck are you going to do? You're going to taper off, and you're going to feel like shit later. But anyways, I just kind of wanted to get that story out because, fuck, like, I don't think many people actually believe me because it's such an unreal fucking story. Like, I had a parasite in my eye and nose cavity. How can you believe that? Like, you're just gonna think I'm fucking making it up or tripping, but I'm not. it was as real as you can possibly imagine. And it's like, I wanted to convey that message that I didn't take these meds to like just get high. I was on a mission to figure out like what was actually fucking wrong, you know? Like I wanted to know my root problem because I knew something wasn't right. Like, how could I have all this anxiety and like all this shakiness just randomly? Like there has to be a root cause, and I finally fucking found it. I've only had 2 days off of this bullshit where I got this shit out of my eye, and like I'm still trying to adjust to life. Like one of my best friends came by and did plumbing today. He was super nice, even though I kicked him out of my house for hotboxing all the time and it would give me headaches. But he's a really cool guy, and he has his own vehicle now, and it's like he has a lot of money, and I'm like, dude, thank you for fixing my sink and stuff. And we kind of joked around about the parasite thing, and it was cool because we related to each other again, and like you know, but whatever. Like I'm just trying to deal with life right now and get this circumstance off my chest because number one, people aren't gonna believe me. Number two, even I'm stunned by this shit. Like I don't even know how to speak about it because it's so crazy. But I did want to get the story out there no matter what, even though I'm faded or whatever. You know, I wanted to get this story out. Maybe you can convey it to that Tim guy or something, or just pass it around that I had a parasite and it was untreated. Instead, they gave me psych meds, they gave me Zyprexa, they gave me Xanax, and they're like, here, just take this, you'll be fine. And I was just resistant the whole time. Like my body was resisting like the symptoms and stuff, and now I don't have to do that because the parasite's gone, you know. So I don't have to take any meds anymore. But I am on meds, you know. I'm addicted to gabapentin. I got prescribed 2,400 milligrams a day, and I'm going to try to taper off. And I also have tramadol that I might pick up just because of my migraines and stuff. But it's so lame, like, I feel hot in the face, and, like, I shouldn't be like this. Like, I should just be normal, and, it's the doctor's fault for not investigating the root cause. Like, how can you go through a medical school and not learn about root causes of things? Like, everybody knows there's a root cause to everything. Like, how the fuck can you just overlook it and dish out meds? It's a business. And what I want to convey is that these people set up a business to push these meds as hard as they can. And no matter what problem you have, they're not going to look at it. They're just going to be like, oh, here's your meds. You know, like, you're psychotic. Take this Zyprexa. Take this Xanax. You'll be fine. Or throw you in a fucking institution because you don't want to take anything. And I don't know. It's all bullshit. But that's what happened to me. I really had a parasite, fucking little ass worm in my nasal cavity and sinus and eye. And I scratched my nose and it came out. It was so disgusting. And nobody would believe it, you know, but it's true. It's fucking true, and that's what I wanted to tell you guys. You know, I kind of want to get this on the fucking video thing that's happening, but how the fuck can I make that happen? Like, I'm just some random guy. I had a lot of disagreements with people on accident because I was going crazy, and, like, the withdrawals got to my head, and I didn't mean to do that to anybody. I was just tripping out, but I don't know, just pass the message around. That's all I wanted to say, and like, I don't usually do this, so I'm kind of nervous. I'm not really speaking from the core of my mind, but I just want to convey that message that that's what happened. Nothing else was the problem. It was a parasite. I can tell because my body is returning to normal. No more inflammation in my gut. That was the main thing that was, you know, triggering symptoms, you know. The more anxiety you have, the bigger cortisol you get in your gut, and it bloats up like a balloon. And this parasite was like invading, making it fucking worse. And it's crazy shit. Like I'll probably never get over it. It's a horror story. But I wanted to tell you guys so you know, like, there's other shit out there that's gonna fuck you up. It's not to do with pills, but it's an original condition. And they prescribe these pills, like push them without looking at the original condition when they can just cure you in a matter of what, like a week? You take a week of something and it gets out of your system. You know, it's bullshit. They just want to push meds and make money. And I think that's what should be on this video. They just push meds. They push thousands of dollars of meds on me. For what? To do it myself and get this shit out is bullshit. And that's all I wanted to say. So see you guys later.